Assalamualaikum, sir.
Rajim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma wa alhiqni bis salihin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys? Are you all fine? So, today's topic is about the exercise of unit number 2, seeing in the mind. We had learned that this was the story about a girl, a girl of 7 who was little bit blind, and the entire story or the entire novel was written to please her, to make her happy, and that was the story that she does something brave and rescues the witch's daughter in rest of the boys and her brother from that deserted dark caves where they were abandoned and kidnapped by the jewel thieves. So later, an American filmmaking company, they made a movie out of it, but they left out the blind girl, Nina, Jenny. Okay, so one of the grandchildren of the writer exclaimed that it was making Hamlet without Hamlet. So that was the thing that we read, and this was somehow the shortest summary of the lesson. And now we are coming to the questions and answers. According to the author, what was the reason for writing the book? Can anyone tell me what was the reason? Okay, Khizar, hurry up.
Sir, the girl was blind and 7 years old. The reason of the that this is the reason of the book.
And that's not enough reason. The girl was 7 years old, okay, and she wanted a book to be written about the blind people, that they can do something brilliant, something that the normal people can't do. So the reason behind the book was to please her, to make her happy, okay. And who was she? She was Jenny. So the answer is, if you don't want to write these things, okay, all these things, just this is enough. She has written, okay, or the author has written the book to please one of her audience named Jenny, who is 7 years old and was little bit blind. You can skip this line, okay. Nina Bauden's Seeing in the Mind is one of her best creations, okay, one of her best creations. She has written the book to please one of her audience named Jenny, who was 7 years old and was a little bit blind. Okay, boys, hurry up, start writing it. So what was the reason? The reason behind the writing of the book was that to please a girl of 7 who was a little bit blind. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing it?
Yes.
Okay, leave some space for the question. Go straight to the answer, okay? And then you can later on write the question.
Okay.
Okay, completed the question?
Yes, completed the question.
So go to the next one.
Yes.
Okay. Why did the author and the girl walked around the lock? Can anyone tell me what was the reason that both of them they were walking around the lock? Can anyone tell me? Why the girl and the author they were both walking around the lock, not climbing on the cliff? Okay, what was the reason? Can anyone tell me what was the reason that they both were not climbing the cliff or they were not going to the inciting caves?
Particularly, they had spotted on the face
Hmm?
of they had spotted on the face of a cliff.
Please, louder. Okay, the reason behind their walk around the loch was that Nina was what? She was suffering from vertiginous periods, okay? And Jenny, for Jenny, that cliff was too steep to climb, okay? So that was the reason that they both were walking around the loch and they were discussing the story the villagers discussed, okay, the mythical story that there was what? A lake horse, a creature of mist and terror. Do you remember?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, so come to the answer. Jenny and the author went to visit the loch area because the cave was too steep for them to climb. So they walked around the loch. So they walk around the loch, and there is no further explanation that what were the reasons and what were the problems, okay, they facing. So for Jenny it was so, we would say, too steep to climb because of her weak eyesight, and her parents used to stop her from doing such adventures. And for the writer was suffering from the vertiginous, or what is that, periods. uh, okay, she was not what, she was unable to keep her balance while climbing the mountains or that steep cliffs. Okay, so that was the reason that the girl and the writer, they both were walking around the loch. Okay,
okay.
start writing the answer and you can just add the question later on. Are you writing?
Yes, I am writing.
Okay, hurry up, hurry
Yes.
up. Have you written answer number A?
completed, sir.
Okay, now come to question number F. Why do you think the girl wanted a story written about a blind girl? Can anyone just tell me that what was the reason that she wanted to what? To write a story, or okay, a story written about a blind girl. What was the reason? The reason was that she was unable to climb, okay, the enticing cave with the rest of the children, with her brothers and sisters and friends. So there was a wish and desire in her heart that she may also or always or she also wanted to do things like that, adventures. She wanted to go over there and enjoy what? Enjoy the enticing caves and the adventure over there, but she failed to do so. So there was a wish, there was a desire in her heart that maybe she wanted to tell the world that the blind people, they can do what? They can do much more, okay, better than what? They can do much more better than the seeing persons can do. Than the seeing persons can do. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Jenny and the author were unable to climb the cave, so the girl wanted a story written about the blind girl who does something brave to show the world that the blind girls can also do something extraordinary or something of adventures type. You can write the answer. Okay, there's somehow a problem while I'm. Okay, to show the world that blind girls can also do great and brave things. Okay,
Okay.
Jenny and the author were unable to climb the cave, so the girl wanted a story written about blind girl who does something brave to show the world that blind girls can also do great and brave things. Jenny and the author were unable to climb the cave, so the girl wanted a story written about blind girl who does something brave to show the world that blind girls can also do great and brave things. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, great and brave things. Can you see it now?
Read.
Can you see the entire answer?
No, sir.
Okay, is it completed or still you are writing?
Yes, completed, sir.
For complete.
Okay, now we are coming toward question number B1. Okay, and the question was all about there were words given to us, and we were told to find the different meanings of the words. Okay, or you can say the synonyms. So the synonyms we were told to find out. Okay, the first one is company, that is fellowship, our party, our team, our group. Okay. The next is couple. Couple mean pair, pair of two persons or two shows. Or brass, or you can say few. The next is point. Point mean idea or any dot, any point. Okay, you can essential in discussion or matter. A point, okay, is somehow an attractive point, that is the focal point. You can say the essential, the basic point in a discussion or in a matter. Okay, in a problem, that is central idea of anything. So that is the point. Okay, we say, oh, that is the point. That is the point mean the central idea, the main issue, the main cause. And the next is mind. Mind mean to memorize something, and mind mean to give attention. Mind mean desire. Mind mean intention or opinion. Okay.
Okay.
The next is crooked. So crooked mean a thing that is awry, that is not straight, that is slanted, that is something like zigzag. Okay. And the next is blind. Blind means sightless or unable to judge, or a person that he is a fool. Okay. As we say, hey, are you blind?
No.
So a person with defective eyesight, sightless, are unable to judge or to understand. Okay, did you write the meanings?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we are coming towards these things. We were given a long somehow list, a list of these words, and we were told to find out what? To find out nouns, adjectives, and adverbs. So if you know, this is your book. Okay, and the question we did B1 was this one. With the help of a dictionary, and after reading the words again in the passage, give the meaning of each word below. Is also find a very different meaning for each word. So those were the meanings that we find out. Okay, and we found out over there. And now we are coming towards somehow exercise C1, not C1, sorry, C2, and make 3 columns and sort out, okay, the words into groups, and name the 3 columns as nouns, adverbs, and adjectives. So my dear students, we know that nouns are naming words in a sentence that describe names of places, persons, things, and ideas. Okay.
Yeah.
And we know that adjective is going to describe a noun or pronoun. For example, Ali. An adjective will be Ali is intelligent boy, or an intelligent boy. You can call it like this. And if you want to make it, or if you want an adverb, adverb is a word that adds something to the verb, okay, or it modifies, describes a verb, okay. So it is adverb. And adverb will be Ali works intelligently, Ali works smartly, that is it. Or Ali gets up early. So these are the words: early, poorly, grimly, actively, friendly, costly, silly, family, ally, chilly, barely, bully, pulley, fairly, manly, hilly, holly, carefully, curly, gaily, homily. stately, tally, and fully. So these are the words that we will have to find out that what they mean, okay, and we will have to sort out their groups, that to which family or to which part of speech they belong. So this is it, my dear students. We are coming back to our screen share. That is it. So nouns or family, as you know, it is a unit of a unit, okay, or somehow a group of family members, siblings, mom and dad, parents. And LA, that is once again a street, okay. That is what also a noun. Now we are coming toward adverb. Early. Early, it is a time. So it is an adverb of time. He gets up early in the morning. This is my family. He has a big family to support. And the next is grimly. Grimly means that is an adjective. Okay, a thing that you do grimly. That you do what? Grimly.
Grimly.
Okay, something that you do in a savage manner. Okay, or somehow savage. Grim wolves. Grim wolves. Okay, or something that is stern or strong in appearance. Or you can also gloomy, you can call it gloomy, okay, sad or somber. And as we know, LA means a street. LA means what? That is somehow a garden or a park or a walkway, okay. We go to walk, okay, or somehow a street line or bird trees or bushes. Okay, or a hardwood land of bowling, you can call it LA. And the next is poorly. Poorly is, once again, this is an adverb. It is going to tell or describe the manner of action. Okay, he speaks English poorly. Actively. Actively, that is what? An adjective. Okay.
Yes.
Bully. Okay guys, you just write them down because we have little bit time. Start writing them, and as much as I can, I will explain it. Okay. Bully mean a person who's habitually cruel, okay, a person who's threatening others, okay, that is what bully. That person is called what? A bully. And the persons he will be threatening, they will be weaker, or they will be smaller, okay, or they will be somehow vulnerable in any way. And that is carefully. Carefully, he writes carefully. He has a friendly manner. Pulley, once again, that is a machine, okay, or a part of a machine, that is called pulley. You can see a wheel-like structure in a machine. The next is barely. So barely mean a thing that is in a meager manner, or somehow in less amount. So that is also called plainly. Plainly, okay.
Okay.
We barely go there. Costly. I do not have costly shoes. Costly mean a thing that is somehow uh, having big price, okay, or cost much amount. The next is fully. Okay, fully mean a noun, okay, or a person that who lacks good qualities, or normal somehow foresightness. He do not have any wisdom. Sorry, he doesn't have any wisdom. That person, fully. The next is manly. Manly. So the focal points, okay, are the main points. Manly. And the next is Holy means I think that is somehow sacred. Homely mean I think that is related to home. Fairly mean I think that you do or the manner of action that you do in a fair manner. Chilly, okay, that is once again an adjective telling us a quality. Stately is once again a quality. Hilly is once again a quality. Curly is once again a quality of ears. Silly is once again a quality of humans. Okay, he's a silly boy. And that was what? Mm, Homily. Oh my God, what is it? Okay, homily. I think that is related to somehow what a short sermon. You can say a usual thing. I think that is related to home means. I think that is normal. That is common. Okay, or a short sermon you can call a lecture or a disclosure of anything that having a moral theme. In boys, the next is tally. Okay, tally mean a recorded or reckoning account of anything. To tally something, to tally something mean to count them, to count them. Okay, and the next is galley. Okay, the next is what? Galley.
Get
So this is a ship or a boat propelled solely or chiefly by oars. By oars. So thank you so much, boys, for being with me. And if you have written all these things, okay, if you haven't written, you can write them from the video. Thank you so much and have a good day. Allah Hafiz.